looking a little weedy here. Not out here in the faster water. And there's some trout. It's April 24th. And my mystery tackle box came in the mail yesterday. I got the panfish box this month. And I bought it planning on fishing it here. Because I realized there's a lot of big sunnies that are very active here. And even the trout bite pretty well here. So I'm going to be giving this box a try. I've already opened it up. It's actually a really nice box this month. A lot of interesting lures, but nothing too crazy. There's something different from any of the other boxes I've had. So, first, soft plastic. These little crappie baits. I'm sure I could catch a little sunny on that in here. Next, we got another crappie, looks like a double tail Kalen's. That there are bass in here, so if this is too big for the sunnies, I'll definitely be able to get a bass on that. There are pretty big sunnies in here, so that should be no problem. Next up, we have a Lucky John Bell Spin. This is a mystery tackle box exclusive, which is really cool. Looks like an orange, pretty big spinner. That's nice. Spinner's always good. And then next up, second hard bait. Some sort of spoon. It has two hooks. When I get it out, I'll show it to you a bit better, but it's some sort of foreign brand. As you can see, I don't know what language that is. But it's this really cool looking spoon. And I was reading the back and it said this is their freshwater model. So I guess they had saltwater models and this is the freshwater one. The back also says that when it falls, it kind of wobbles slowly down. So that should be cool. And then lastly, a third lure hard bait, which they usually do 2 hard baits and then some sort of hook or jig head and then 2 soft plastics for the regular standard box for panfish. But this time they put 3 hard baits in. And the third one is this Black Magic Tackle spinner. And this is one of those spinners that has the minnow looking body. The color is Gold Rush. It looks really cool. I'm sure everyone's seen spinners like this. I never got it. I usually just stick to the Rooster Tails and Panther Martins, but this is a cool one to get. I mean, I'm excited to try it. This should work really well. I think these 2 will be harder to catch fish on, but so that's why I think I'm gonna start with this guy. I'm gonna save this one for later. Oh yeah, wait. Also got the sticker here. Pretty cool one this month. And the dibble, and then all of the prices. You can take a look at those. But I counted it up and all adds to 25. But I'm gonna save this for later. And then I'm gonna put this on first because this is the bigger of the 2 spinners. So I'm gonna put this on first and then hopefully I'll get one pretty quickly and then I'll switch to this. I have more confidence in this one since it's smaller for these wild trout. But this could also catch sunnies, so I'm not worried about doing that right off the bat. So we're gonna start with this, and then the soft plastic should be no problem. I just bought the box today and my bag just for some hooks and pliers and clippers and GoPro batteries. But yeah, we're gonna tie this spinner on a 4-pound test rod and see if we can get a nice trout on this. All right, got the spinner tied on. I have seen a few trout swimming around already. These are wild ones if I haven't said that already. I've never done a mystery tackle box slam on wild trout. I've done stock trout and I've done ponds. There's actually a lot out here. Let's just take a first little test of this guy. I mean, it spins perfectly. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll create a lot of vibration, really draw their attention. I hope it's not too big or too heavy. The hooks are a little big. I mean, it would definitely be good for a place that has a really big wild trout. Or a place with stock trout. But we're gonna see if we can get one on a wild on this. But I think I've got exclusive lures in mystery tackle boxes before. It was a soft plastic. It was years ago. But never. Yeah, it's always cool going. Oh my god! About 50 trout just followed it in. I'm not joking. Well, that's a good sign. Maybe I'll let it sink a little more. Oh, oh, a big fish is coming in. Oh my God. Oh, holy. A huge trout just came out and almost got it. And a little one swiped. I think I should have no problem getting a fish on this. Yeah, this water is crystal clear, so the bright color isn't ideal. But, I mean, it is a spinner, so it's just going to create a lot of flash anyways. The other spinner should be perfect. But this one would do better for murkier water. Oh my God! Oh, what the heck? That's a, oh my God, what the heck is that? That was a huge, what? That was like a 30-inch trout. He almost bit it. Oh my God, what the heck was that? Was that a trout? Oh my God. Oh my God, what is that? Is that a koi? That's like a carp. Oh my God, a carp just bit the spinner. That thing is huge. Is that a koi? That's like a carp. Oh my God. And then he came back and almost took it again. That was crazy. I've seen koi in here, but that thing was like dark colored. That was ridiculous. I don't know why he was chasing that. I don't know what that was either. Like, he waked on it like a big fish. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. I don't know if I would have been able to land that thing. It was huge. Like, I have an ultralight rod with 4-pound test on. But I mean, these hooks would definitely be able to keep them on. They're nice and big and strong. All right, I think I'm gonna move to the other end with the spinner. It's always good to keep it moving with these moving lures. And then either if I get something down there or don't, I'll probably switch to the other spinner and then use it up here. Maybe I'll even go to the other side. I'll be able to cross the creek this time. Last time I couldn't because it was too cold out and I didn't have waders. But it is much warmer out now. So I should have no problem crossing. Yeah, I cannot believe that I don't even know what it was. It had the mouth of like a sucker or like a carp or a koi, but it was like really light, but it was like chasing it as if it was like a bass or like a trout. And then it looks like it was like dark on top, light on bottom, like a bass, but I mean, it definitely wasn't a bass. I think it's some sort of koi, but I just don't know why he was chasing it like a trout or a bass. I haven't seen a single sunfish yet. Surprise. I thought they would have been down here. All right, no bites or follows on this, so I'm gonna try the spinner that's a little smaller and a little more natural and see if I can get a sunfish or a trout on it. The packaging on this Black Magic is so cool. The spinner's like not even encased. It kind of just has this little thing in the back that holds it in, and you just pull that out, and the hook's just like wedged in there. And then I also noticed that this spinner already has a swivel on it, so that to prevent the line from twisting. And it's a really small swivel, which is perfect, so it doesn't take away from like how natural the bait is. I'm excited to try this thing. This spinner looks great. See if the line twisted. No, maybe a little twist, but it looks great. The feathers on this thing are sick. They're not even feathers, but they look great. I can cast it far, but I don't have to reel it too fast to keep it off the bottom. And I think I just got a bite. Oh yeah, I got a bite. There's something following it. Oh, fish on. Oh, I think. No way, it's a trout. Oh my God, it is. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's a trout. Little baby. Oh, actually, pretty small, little below average wild trout. There you go, hook in the mouth. Awesome. I've only been fishing with this for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Perfect. Hooks got him good. There we go. Awesome. My goal is to catch at least one wild trout today on the mystery tackle box. There's my first wild trout mystery tackle box fish. That's awesome. Man, that was sick. I didn't know if it was a sunny or like a bass. Yeah, there we go. Wild. There he goes. Nice. Well, one lure knocked off. This thing looks great. I mean, this spinner's awesome. You know, this is kind of one of those lures that you see in the store, but it looks, you know, it's different because it has the body in it, and it's kind of like, I don't know, the body looks a little weird. I don't know I think I'm just gonna go with the usual spinner, you know. But that's what's cool about mystery tackle box. It gives you baits that you might not usually get, and I got one of these and I gave it a try and it worked. I'm gonna switch it up now, but I really want to see how that spoon looks. We have a lot of time still. I'm gonna get that spoon out over here so the waterfall isn't too loud. All right, here it is. Packaging cool, nothing too crazy, but when you get it out, 7 grams, a 1/4 of an ounce. The color on this thing is awesome, but here it is. It's a really interesting spoon. It's not too big. It's heavy, you know, it's straight metal, but it's only like an inch or an inch and a quarter. Treble hook on the back here. Pattern is really cool. It's like a mix of green and yellow, pretty natural. And then it has a hook in the front here. So I guess you tie your line to that swivel, and this hook kind of just like sits back here kind of and gives it a little like extra flash, I guess, too. And the packaging says when it falls it kind of like shimmies down, so slowly shimmies down. So that's definitely good. I'm excited to try this thing. It's a very unique bait. I've never seen anything like this, so I probably wouldn't be getting this unless it was in a mystery box. So another lure that is unique to the mystery tackle box. I got it tied on. Perfect pond here to try new lures because it's ultra clear. You can see how they run. All right, let's see how it falls. Oh yeah, definitely has that like wobbling fall. See how it runs. Oh yeah, you know, kind of similar to any other spoon. I mean, I guess that's good. It runs correctly. I don't think it's supposed to be like really anything special, but the design is definitely very unique on this guy. I wonder if I could even use it like a little jerk bait. Oh yeah, I could definitely try that. Like add little twitches in there. I think this would be a little better for like a big lake or like a stream that has stock trout, but we'll definitely give it a try. Try it for a bit. With that front hook, I've never seen anything like that. That's really cool. All right, getting wet. Oh, that's a lot cooler than I thought it would be. Oh man. I've been fishing ponds. The only places I've been testing the water is ponds. And I guess they warm a whole lot quicker. I mean, that's a creek going into this pond. So, definitely a lot more chilly, but it feels nice. It's hot out here. It's a really cool, like, rock wall here. Luckily, I don't have to climb over it to get to the spot. Just walk right along it. A lot of minnows right there. Similar to the size of this. Looks like a forest back here. Definitely not a trail. Everyone I've seen fish here have always been either on the peninsula or at the bottom by the dam. Not many people come back here. I've only gone back here once, and it was a while ago. There's a big spider web. All right, tried the spoon for a bit. Didn't get anything on it. So I'm gonna switch to the lures that are gonna be better for panfish, so like the sunnies and maybe the trout. I'm gonna give the moving baits a break, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can knock off those soft plastics, and then after that, depending on what time it is, I might try the moving baits here again, or I might go down this creek here because I know that there are fish down there. I know that there are trout down there, and the lures, the moving baits are going to be better for trout, especially in moving water. Like this, the spoon and the spinner aren't as good in a pond like this for trout, but in the creek they should work a lot better. So that might be a better move. But I'm going to start with this Jenko Fishing. It's all about the action. This is the Fry Baby Midnight Chartreuse 2-inch. It's 2 inches, but it is, it's really skinny towards the end, so it's really not, it's not going to be too big for sunnies. I think it should be perfect. Really interesting color. I like it. Just going to put it on a little trout magnet jig head and see if we can get a sunfish. You know, I might even catch a try on this. It looks pretty good. The action on its tail is actually pretty crazy. And if you look at it just sitting there, it's like going back and forth. That's going to look great in the water. I mean, it tapers really down to a little point. It should definitely draw the fish's attention. Ooh, along with the tail action, it even has like a little swim. I think just because it has that like kind of fluke shape. So that's nice. Gives it some more action. Oh my gosh! I think I had a bite. It was just sinking, and then something like, there was tension. Dang. Oh. Yeah, that was awesome. Just reeling it in, then I noticed the sunny right near it, and then he came in and nosed up to it and took it. Just a little bluegill. There you go. Got the lure right there. Awesome. There you go. First sunfish of the day, second fish of the day actually. So that's 2 baits down. I'm just gonna switch it up right away. Put that other soft plastic on. The other soft plastic is a bit bigger. It's definitely meant more for it's more meant for crappies. It's called the crappie scrub. So it's definitely meant for crappies. It's definitely a little bigger, and it has the split here. So it's not gonna be as easy for a sunny, but there should be big green sunfish in here to eat it, but we'll see. Luckily, it's not too long. I mean, it's a pretty good size. It should definitely be good for crappies, but there aren't any crappies in here. There we go. Got the little Kalen's crappie scrub on. Yep. The legs are kicking. Looks good. I feel like there always used to be a lot more sunfish in here, but there like really aren't that many anymore. I mean, that's kind of the reason I wanted to use this box here, because the amount of sunnies that like would bite. But like now, I saw one school and I caught that one. It's really not that great. I don't know what happened. All right, so I actually put a trout magnet crappie jig head. So the hook's a bit longer. It's a little bigger and it's a little heavier, but I think it's still small enough, and it'll fit the soft plastic better. and it will help the casting distance. But the other jig head, it didn't go far enough down the bait. Just noticed this big metal thing in the water. No clue what that is. That's weird. It's like buried in the mud. I wonder how long it's been there. I wonder what. Oh my god! That fish. There it is. Oh my god! It's a big trout! It's a trout! No way! That's the fish! That's the fish! Oh my god! That's like the biggest trout I've ever seen. Oh my god! It's a trout! That's the fish I was seeing. Oh my god! That's a trout! Holy crap! I have light line, 4-pound test. He swam right up to it and took it. So, oh my god, I thought this thing was like a carp or something. That's like a 20-inch trout. I don't have a scale or a tape measure. Oh, I can like put it against my rod. Holy crap. Oh my god, I'm filming. That's a trout! That's like almost as big as the biggest like stalk trout I've ever caught. Oh my god, I don't have a net. I can't, oh my god. What the heck? I thought there was no way. Look at that thing. Look at it. I gotta grab him. No. No. Yes. Please. Oh my god. That's a trout. What the heck? Look at that. Look at the mouth on it. Oh my god. I'm shaking. Oh my god. It's really skinny, but look how huge that thing is. Oh my god, that's wild too. That's a wild trout. How? Oh my god. Dude, on the mystery tackle box lure. That is awesome. The mouth on this thing is actually ridiculously huge, dude. Oh my god. That's the biggest wild trout I'll ever catch. Without a doubt. It's a brownie. Brown trout. Barely hooked. Popped right off. Oh my god, look at that thing. Oh my god, look at the mouth on that thing. Holy crap. All right, let's let him go. Oh, there she goes. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I am shocked at what just happened. That is probably the biggest wild brown trout I will ever catch. At least in Pennsylvania. Unless I'm at some like crazy trout lake. But like out of a little pond like this. I mean, that's just crazy. That shattered my record. That may have doubled my record. Like, well, yeah, my record I think was around 16 or 17. I measured him against the rod, and then I got the tape measure at the mystery tackle box, and then I measured where he was on the rod, and it said 20 inches, but I'm not buying that, so I'm gonna remeasure when I get home. If I had to guess, he's probably about 24 inches. His head was massive, but then his tail like tapered down really small. That's how the big wild trout usually, that's kind of how it happens with them. It's just like it's so big they can't really get too much fatter. So, but like that on like out of all the baits, I wouldn't have thought I'd get my personal best on this little guy, on the Kalen's Crappie Scrub, on a chartreuse in crystal clear water. I just had it on a little trout magnet jig head. It was actually a crappie magnet jig head. By the Trout Magnet Company. I got him back in pretty quickly. I didn't leave him out for too long. You know, I just got a measurement and a picture, and then got him back in, and he swam off perfectly fine. He was probably about 8 feet off the shore, not even. And he just followed the little jig all the way in, and just took it. And I set the hook, and I literally almost brought him in right away. And then he realized what was going on, and swam to like the middle of the lake. I almost didn't set my dragon time. I like would not have been surprised if my line broke. So I'm using 4-pound tests, and I haven't checked for any frays recently, so. And on the mystery tackle box lures is even better. That's just like crazy. You know, catching fish on your mystery tackle box lures are always fun, and then catching your PB is just even crazier. Yeah, that's just awesome. That was the third lure of this box. That was my third fish today. I mean, I don't really have much more time today. I might try to come out and at a different place and catch the last two and catch a fish in the last 2 lures. If I don't, it's fine, because like, I mean, what more can you ask for? Like a PB, I mean, that's just ridiculous. If I don't finish slam, oh well. I mean, on that big red spinner, that same exact fish chased it, and I didn't even think it was a trout. Because he didn't really have the colors, and he just didn't look like a trout. And he was 25 inches. I mean, yeah. And then, like, hours later, on the opposite side of the pond, I catch him on a little jig. Alright, so that's it for this video. I think it was very successful. I never got to complete the slam, but I caught my personal best trout. I re-measured with a full tape measure, and it actually was 20 inches. That's just crazy for a wild trout. I'm really happy with that. And yeah, it was just crazy to catch that fish. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.